Garcia, his father. Here is Danny Swift Garcia.
How you guys doing? First of all, I want to thank God. I want to thank PBC. I want to thank Al Heyman. I want to thank my father, my family, Team Garcia, all my fans around the world. I'd like to thank the Watson family for always having my back. My brothers from another. I appreciate y'all. But, it's been a hard 2 months of training, and it's crazy because I guess the older you get, the faster the days go. It feels like I just started training for this fight, but, we worked so hard. All the hard work is done, and now it's time to go in there and take that belt. See you guys Saturday night.
Danny Swift Garcia, ladies and gentlemen, as now we want to bring up, this man has a record of 30 wins, 3 losses, 3 draws, 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Hailing from the great Cuban School of Boxing and has become one of the greatest amateurs of modern times, a 2-division world champion who will be defending his WBA middleweight championship of the world. He's trained under the guidance of Ismael Salas. Ladies and gentlemen, he's boxing's oldest current world champion, always in barn burners. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning and defending middleweight champion of the world. Here is Erislandy, the American Dream, Lara.
Buenas tardes a todos. Quiero darle las gracias a Luis de Cuba Jr., a Jaimes, PBC. Estamos listos. Nos vemos el sábado, 14 de septiembre. Gracias.
Hi everybody, I would like to thank Louis Cuba Jr., Al Heyman, and PBC for making this happen. I'll see you on Saturday night.
All right, Erislandy, Lara. Now I'm going to talk with Manuel Jaimes. Manuel, you are riding a 4-fight win streak, but, obviously fighting at this level is different. You're taking on Romero, former world champion. How big of a moment is this for your career?
It's really big. It's the biggest moment of my career. It doesn't get any bigger than this stage that we're fighting on. But, I'm ready. I had a tough training camp, hard training camp, and I'm ready to get the win this Saturday.
Not giving away your game plan, but where do you feel you're better than Rolly?
Rolly's a really good fighter. He held a world title. He's been in there with some of the best fighters in the world. But, I think he's just getting a little bit older, And I'm young, I'm hungry, so I think I'm gonna just outwork him this Saturday.
Rolly, he just said that, he believes that you're a bit older, which, you have a lot of experience in the ring fighting the likes of Gervonta Davis, Isaac Cruz, having, bested, some top-level competition. But, what is your response to the fact that he's saying you're older?
Do I look old to you?
I don't think you look old, but again, I'm not standing in the ring with you. His words, not mine. How would you assess your opponent, Manuel Jaimes?
Just another day for me.
What is this fight week like for you? You're in bounce back mode, looking to get back in the win column, but how important is this fight for you?
Well, every fight's important. You got to win, right? So just that. But I'm not looking past them. It's going to be a great night Saturday night. You're going to see it's going to be a highlight reel.
So is that the kind of statement you're looking to make? You want to go ahead and tell the entire world that Rolly's back and stronger than ever?
Yeah, Rolly's back.
Well, quickly, before I let you go, you look very relaxed in your attire. It looks like, like something that you would go and take a nap in. How did you decide on that? You look very relaxed.
I just woke up and got out of bed right now.
Okay, well.
My bad. I ain't even completely woken up yet.
Well, I'm glad Rolly joined us from bed. So, Rolando Rolly Romero, Manuel Jaimes. All right, now we transition to the interim WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the World. And when it comes to grudge matches on this card, I think this one certainly fits the bill. Trevor McCumby, I was up here and you guys were going back and forth. First of all, is there bad blood between you guys, and where does that stem from?
There's no bad blood on my side. I mean, we're getting ready to fight, so, things are going to be said. I think Caleb's, put this thing in his head that, I think he needs to just, make his opponent every time he gets in there a villain, and that's cool. I I don't really let things get in my head. I go in and I handle business no matter who I'm fighting. And anything anybody says in press conferences or anything like that, it doesn't mean nothing to me.
So the words that you both exchange, it doesn't add any extra motivation to you?
Oh, it does a little bit. I mean, you know, I think he's just emotional. You know, he's letting he lets people get in his head way too easily. You know, I think he got really upset that he was called a bum. I don't think Caleb's a bum. He's not a bum. He's, you know, former world champion, but he beat Uzgatagi and Durrell, and I mean, besides that, just looking at those, I don't know who else, you know, he's beat in the high level.
But we don't know anybody
really
that you
fights.
beat.
I
right?
know that. That's why we're fighting on Saturday. So we will see, baby.
Caleb, for you, the war of words between you two, I mean, you know, you've been there and have fought the world's best, but how does Trevor McCumby rank in terms of the opponents that you've stepped inside the ring with?
I mean, we'll figure that out on Saturday night. You know, he is undefeated, and he's looking to stay that way. So I know he's coming in motivated, but me and my team, we've had a great camp. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of fighters say this at press conferences, but this is like the best camp I've ever had and the sharpest I've ever boxed. And, you know, it's been some time since my last fight, but I've done 359 rounds of sparring since my last fight. So I've been staying busy, and I'm extremely sharp. So we'll see where he ranks after. You know, we got to figure that out.
How much have you missed this 18 months away from the ring? You know, you were born to be a prize fighter, taking on an undefeated guy in a bounce back. You could have taken a guy that is not undefeated and not a power puncher like him, but, you know, how much have you missed this?
Yeah, I mean, I love being under the lights. You know, I love all the fight week festivities. And, you know, this is the name that they brought to me. And, you know, besides some of the mega fights I've been in, I don't really pick between opponents. They send them to me, and, you know, I nod my head and say, let's get it. So, yeah, I'm excited to be back.
I've heard nothing but rave reviews from your camp, Stephen Bradman Edwards, your father, Richie Plant, your lovely wife, Jordan Plant, and, you know, I see that your daughter, Charlie Plant's in camp as well, but, you know, that family atmosphere that you have within your gym, how much does that mean to you? You're going to be wearing some shoes as a tribute to your family as well. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, it means the world to me. I mean, you guys know I'm a family man. I love my family. You know, it means a lot to have my dad in there with me, Doretta, you know, Charlie, Jordan, and, you know, Brett. He's like an uncle now, so it means a lot. You know, I have a good team. I enjoy working with all of them, and it makes the process, you know, a lot more fun.
Trevor, a win over Caleb Plant. What does that do for your career?
Oh, it's huge. Obviously, you guys know he has a name. So we both chose to fight each other, and it's a match made in heaven. We're going to have a great fight, and I'm coming to take his will. And
Saturday night, in the mind of Trevor McCumby, how does the fight unfold against Caleb Plant?
we'll see. You know, I don't know how he's going to come out. He doesn't know how I'm going to come out. So, but I guarantee you guys, you need to tune in, show up, watch this fight. It's going to be a great fight. I think it's going to steal the show.
Caleb, a win over Trevor McCumby would make you the interim WBA super middleweight champion of the world, putting championship gold around your waist. But where do you see yourself if you're victorious after this matchup?
With the WBA belt around my waist, you know, I can't see past that. It's one fight at a time, and you know, I'm focused on the task in front of me right now. So we'll see.
Caleb, you've had some bold predictions in the past, but on Saturday night against the undefeated Trevor McCumby, how does it go down?
It goes down and the new. And like I said, then putting that WBA interim title around my waist, and it'll be nice.
Caleb Plant, Trevor McCumby, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for them. And now we will get ready for our co-main event of the evening. Erislandy Lara against Danny Garcia. Well, the one thing that the DSG team have always said, the DSG team and the DSG show is in the house. Now that you are once again here in Las Vegas, Danny, does it ever get old to you having been a part of mega event after mega event in your career?
It never gets old, but, you know, I definitely belong here. I remember 11 years ago when Mayweather fought Canelo, I fought Matisse on the undercard, and a lot of people thought I stole the show. So, you know, it feels great to be on this level. You know, I was born to be here, and I'm excited. and I can't wait. It's just another day at work for me.
Becoming a three-division world champion, what would that signify to you in your career?
You know, to me, I feel like I'm already a Hall of Famer, what I've done at 140 and 147. But like I said before, I feel like this will be the icing on the cake. You know, not two divisions is great, but 3 is legacy. Not many fighters can do that. So for me, I'm chasing greatness. You know, I'm going up in weight, and I'm doing what all the greats do.
What does Erislandy Lara, what kind of challenges does he present to you on Saturday?
You know, he's definitely been around a long time, just like me. You know, he's fought a lot of great fighters, just like me. So, you know, we're 2 battle-tested warriors who've been here for a long time. And I know what I'm up against, and I prepare for that, and I can't wait to go and show the world why I'm the better man.
Well, the combination of you and your father, Angel Garcia, has been with you from the beginning, has been a winning formula. How much has that meant to you, having your father in your corner, and the fact that you guys are still doing it at this extremely high level, world-class level, here in Las Vegas and around the world?
It means the world to me. You know, like I said before, anybody could train you, but when you got a spiritual connection with your trainer, it's different, you know, because you guys connect on a different level. I mean, anybody could pick a trainer, and they might train you good, but when you and your trainer share a special connection, I feel like you can do great things. You know, every great trainer has a great fighter, and they're spiritually connected, and I think that's what we have, and that's what makes us like a special bond, and that's what makes us great, and that's why we're here today, because when no one believed, we believed, you know, so that's what being great's all about.
Well, it is great to see you back, Danny Garcia. Now we'll talk with the champion, Erislandy Lara. Erislandy, still you are boxing's oldest current world champion. Where do you find the desire to continue to compete and test yourself against the world's best at this level?
Erislandy, sos el campeón más veterano del mundo en este momento en el del boxeo. ¿De dónde sacás la motivación, el deseo, ese fuego sagrado para seguir adelante y querer enfrentar a todos los mejores?
Bueno, la motivación que la saco de, solamente pienso en mis hijos, en mi familia, en mi esposa, en mi equipo de trabajo. Creo que ahí está la motivación.
It's easy. I just think about my kids, my wife, the team that I work with every single day, and that makes it very, very easy for me to find the motivation I need to continue going forward.
You're taking on a 2-division world champion in Danny Garcia, who is aiming to become a 3-division world champion. What kind of obstacles does Danny Garcia present to you and assess him as an adversary?
Bueno, Danny Garcia, 2 veces campeón, sabemos lo que representa él como rival, pero ¿qué tipo de obstáculos te presenta él? ¿Cómo lo evalúas como futuro rival?
Danny Garcia es un gran boxeador, fue campeón en las otras divisiones superiores, es un gran boxeador, tiene una gran perspectiva, pero bueno, este es diferente, estamos en las 160 libras y vamos a ver el 14 de septiembre.
Danny Garcia is no doubt a great fighter, a champion in the lower weight divisions, but 160, that's a different beast. And we're going to see on Saturday night how he can adapt to this different weight.
Danny, I want to go back to you. He said that fighting here at 160 is a different beast, almost like he's saying he's going to give you a rude introduction to the middleweight division. Your response?
I've been hearing that my whole career. Oh, you the smaller guy, 140, 147. When I moved up to 154, I'm the smaller guy. I've been hearing that my whole career. I'm naturally a big guy. I just squeeze my body down to 140, 147, 154. So to me, I'm a natural middleweight, you know. You might not believe it, but this is my weight. This is where I'm comfortable. This is where I feel good. And they don't believe me, then you just got to watch.
Erislandy, over your recent memory, you know, you've reinvented yourself. You have been more and become more of a power puncher. Do you believe that Danny is going to be able to handle your power here in the middleweight division?
Erislandy, a través de tu carrera has evolucionado y ahora sos un peleador más potente. ¿Crees que Danny va a poder aguantar la potencia de tus golpes?
Sinceramente, no sé si va a poder aguantar los golpes. Lo que sí te voy a decir que yo vengo preparado físicamente y mentalmente para el sábado 14.
Look, I honestly can't tell you if he will or won't be able to withstand the power of my punches, but I can tell you that I'm mentally and physically prepared to withstand anything that he throws my way and to fight all the way to the end.
With Danny Garcia, if you get your hand raised over Danny, how big of a win would this be? With everyone that you've beaten and you fought and stepped inside the ring with, how big would this be for you in your career?
Considerando todas las victorias que has tenido durante tu trayectoria, ¿qué tan grande sería un triunfo contra Dani García este sábado por la noche?
Bueno, un triunfo con Dani García es como decimos nosotros, una raya más para el tigre. Seguimos más adelante y seguimos buscando mejores peleas.
It will be another stripe on the tiger, and it will allow us to continue moving forward and looking for bigger and better fights.
All right, Danny, real quick, your prediction, how's it going down on Saturday night against Erislandy Lara for the WBA Middleweight Championship of the World?
You know, I'm going to go out there and do my thing, and my hand will be raised at the end of the night. You know, I believe in myself 100%. I took this fight because I know I could beat him. And come Saturday night, I will be middleweight champion of the world.
Danny Swift Garcia, ladies and gentlemen, now Erislandy Lara. Your prediction for your matchup against Danny Garcia.
Tu vaticinio, tu predicción para este sábado por la noche, ¿cómo termina la pelea contra Dani García?
No voy a hablar nada, victorioso, salgo con la mano en alto.
I don't need to say anything. You know that I'm going to win, and I'm going to end up with my hand raised at the end.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our pay-per-view undercard. What a night of boxing on Mexican Independence Day weekend, as this will be a part of Canelo Berlanga, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time, T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, as it is PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. Now we will pose the fighters off for their ceremonial face-off. Do not miss it. Also, for those of you watching on the stream, the weigh-in tomorrow, those of you in Las Vegas, free, open to the public outside of Toshiba Plaza at T-Mobile Arena, as we wish all the fighters a good luck. Tom Brown in the center of TGB Promotions. Thank you.
All right, guys, here we go. Let's turn for the cameras, guys. Right here, down in front together, please. TV's in the back, guys. All right, thank y'all, gentlemen. If you could please just hang tight right over here. All right, Caleb. All right, guys, we'll go feet on the tape, please.
Look soft. Let's go, Caleb. Let's go, Caleb. Overrated.
All right, guys. Here we go. Let's turn for the cameras, guys.
Overrated.
Come on, guys. Let's turn for the cameras. Here we go.
Let's look out, guys. Let's look out, guys.
Let's go,
Here we go, guys.
We're going to do the next guys.
Here we go, guys.
Let's go.
All right.
Guys, right here together, please.
You ain't no real cowboy. You ain't no real cowboy. Sounds good. You ain't no real cowboy. Put them
Down
back.
in front.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
All right, thank y'all, gentlemen.
I can't wait.
Let's bring in the co-main.
We got Saturday night.
Let's step back, guys.
You're the cry. You cry. You're the cry baby. You can't wait. You're the cry baby. You always crying. Why are you always crying about shit? Why are you always crying about shit?
Here we go, cowboy. I'm gonna show you a little one. I'm gonna show you a real gunslinger.
I'm gonna make you real. I'm gonna make you real cry.
I'm gonna make you really cry. Yeah, we're gonna see.
I'm gonna make you really cry.
I'm gonna bless that shit wide open.
All right, thank y'all, gentlemen.
All right, guys. Let's go.
Bless that shit
Take a
wide
step
open.
back.
You.
Dan, Erislandy. All right, guys, feet on the tape. Let's face off. All right, guys, let's turn for the cameras. Here we go, guys. Right here together, please.